Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Clover playthrough. We're here at the 8th gym today. Last episode, I did say it was the final episode for Marlizard, and that has unfortunately been the case. Marlizard has been disappointing, but we have some new team members to replace it. That's right, we don't just have one new team member, we actually have two new team members on the team. I trained up a couple of Pokemon, these two, both grass types. The more surprising of the two is I actually have a Crocozone. This was actually the only good Pokemon that I ended up picking up from the Safari Zone, as it had a half-decent nature, physical attacker, and it had a careful nature, so a little bit more defense is never bad. It is a ground and grass type. That's lucky at the moment, just because another level or two before the gym leader wouldn't hurt for it, as it's not, it's not a ground-breaking Pokemon. It doesn't have any stats that seem super crazy out there compared to a lot of Pokemon that we have, which we'll get to in a second. But has Rock Head, has a good attack stat, kind of slow, bulky-ish, with Earthquake, Stone Edge, Bulk Up, and Horn Leech. It did try and learn Wood Hammer. I should have taught it Wood Hammer. At the time, I did not realize that it had Rock Head. I learned that after, but honestly, Crocozone's probably here for this one gym, as it should be a Ground-type gym, and then it'll probably be put away because we also have ourselves the Kuuroba. This is the evolved form of the Little Clover. Once it hits level 60, rather than using a Leaf Stone to get it into its Grass Steel form. This also is currently holding a Lucky Egg because I just traded up. It is a Naughty Nature Grass Fighting with 200 attack and huge power. If this thing hits something, it kills it and the next Pokemon that comes out at the same time. That's an absurd amount of attack. Also pretty bulky, slightly lowered by the Naughty Nature, but honestly, who cares? With Facade, Futaba Break, which is a base 90 power grass-type move that works like Brick Break. Funnily enough, we also have Brick Break because it hasn't learned a fighting-type move naturally, so I had to get into my TMs, and it has Power Up Punch, which it got on Evolution. So, mostly we're going to be clicking Futaba Break or Brick Break, I imagine. I don't think we'll need to do anything else. We have Facade just in case we get status to try and, circumvent status a little bit, but for the most part, this thing's probably going to one-shot something and then die. I think is the plan, because that attack stat is nuts. We also have Darude back on the team, as I trained up with the other two. So, Ground-type gym. Darude made more sense than bringing in Deferus. I felt like that was a good replacement. And the one other thing that I do need to say is I actually got a Choice Specs. Turns out, training up with Darude has one really big positive, and that's if you train up with Pokemon with Thief, you find a bunch of extra items, like the little Mexican Pokemon give you tacos. There is a bunch of Chompist in Rock Tunnel and stuff that will give you star pieces. There's a bunch of Pokemon that have Hitmonana had Nanab berries, so there's a bunch of berries, but the little purple bird on Route 12, while I went back to Route 12, gives a Choice Specs. So we're going to be Choice Specsing Condoom, because let's be real, all we did was click Come and Go anyway. So we're going to be replacing that, and then Come and Go is going to annihilate things. That is the plan. I am going to go ahead and put the Grass Gem probably onto Kuuroba when we get to the actual gym itself. I also did a Route Master and got some air balloons, but it was nothing too crazy, so we'll cut that out. But yeah, I got some stuff. I did go to Route 12 because some people did say that there was a Pigason on Route 12 that had a leftovers that I could steal, and I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna go and grab that. But it turns out I've already fought the trainer and I didn't grab the leftovers, so I think I've missed my opportunity to grab that, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I have only the most refined taste for Vidya. Nah, screw that. Play everything. Play absolutely everything. There's no reason to just be, I'm only gonna play this game. Play everything. It's so much nicer that way. It really is. Just play everything and make your own decisions. Only playing games that people have reviewed as an 8 or above. Silly. We're gonna Come and Go though. Spike Cannon, which is now a ground type move, because Mudslice is ground, right? Ow! Stop! Don't hit 5 times. That's my thing. That's my plan. We're gonna Come and Go 5 times. We're not gonna need to hit 5 times, especially with Choice Specs. Dear God, we've created a monster condom for the Magnum Dong. The Choice Specs is going to be absolutely insane. I am aware, because I did, after I grabbed the Choice Specs, I was like, oh damn, we can grab this. maybe I should look into where we can grab the others. I am aware that we can get a choice scarf from Plebbles in Rock Tunnel, I think, or Mount Clover, one of the two. I'm aware that that's one thing that we can get. However, the encounter rate for them seemed really bad. That's how I know that you can grab so many star pieces off of the the chompers that spawn there, because I did go there for a little bit. But at the moment, I'm not too concerned about it. I'm sure you can also get a choice band off of something, but I haven't looked up what that is yet. Useful items to have for sure. Choice bands and stuff. You know, a choice banded Kuuroba. That would be absolutely nuts. Huge power, base 200 attack, and a choice band. I think that's a little bit overkill, honestly. I don't think you wouldn't need that. You wouldn't need that. I'm getting flustered just thinking about the amount of damage. It's too much. It's too much damage. So, choice scarf would probably be more fitting for Kuuroba. Choice band maybe on something like Galavist or something like that. I did also catch a Sonanos, which is steel fighting. We fought against one in the previous gym. Not the previous gym. It was one of the Team Karma boss battles, actually. And to be honest, it does seem like a pretty good Pokemon. I don't know if I want to replace Galavist, though. Galavist has become a Pokemon that I've really enjoyed. He is essentially just a giant robot. But we have both. I trained it up. I trained up just a bunch of physical attackers while I was training up Kuuroba, basically. So we have other options, which is always nice. I don't know what that did because I wasn't paying attention. I may have blinked and missed it. I would like to keep my Condoom around, but let's just do what we're all here for, right? Kuuroba, go murder some stuff, okay? Let's just see Kuuroba murder some stuff, or get murdered, ultimately. I don't know what I'm fighting, but a Crocozon. This is fitting. A level 59 Crocozon. Let's see who's stronger, perhaps. It could go any way. Is it, the monster? Or the Rhydon? I love how the little sprite there also kind of looks like Rhydon. We're just gonna go... I guess we have no reason not to just go for Futaba Break, right? Because it's still neutral. So let's just see how much damage we do. We outspeed. Might just one shot. It does, it just one shots. Okay, alright. Anything that Kuuroba outspeeds, and it has an okay speed stat. It was like 70 or 75 or something. It has an okay speed stat. Anything outspeeds it, he's killing. Okay, it's that simple. It's just gonna die. Alright? If we get outsped, that would suck. But ultimately, if we can hit, they're gone. Futaba Break. Hyper Fang. We love that. We love those. That we even have the /VP/ on our chest. We are the Pokemon side of 4chan right here. I do like the Grass Steel version. It was what I used in the first playthrough. However, this has been in the back of my mind for a while. Some of you may have been like, he's had that Clover in his box for a while anytime I went to the box. It was because I was saving it for when we got to level 60. It was. I did plan this for a while. I wasn't sure if I was going to break early and use the other version alongside this, which, to be honest, would actually be very powerful. They don't really share too many weaknesses other than fire, because Grass Steel is such a good typing, but 203, which also means 406 attack because of huge power. Just again, to put that into perspective, most legendaries don't reach that at level 100. It's a lot of attack. It's a lot of attack. Hi, what's your name? Another silent kid. What's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just actually my jaw is just on the floor at this giant monster of a Pokemon that I have. Another Crocozon. We already know how this goes. We already know how this goes. Yep. Yeah, we already saw this. We know how that one goes. Sorry, Crocozon. It's in the back of my party like, is that what's going to happen to me? Yes, it is. That's exactly what's going to happen to it, actually. There are some Pokemon we still have on the team, like before, like Demon, just because, you know, water type is nice here, but... Rectream. Oh yeah, the grass type starter? Wood Hammer? Yeah, you think that's gonna take out the monster? Do you? Wrong. This was Grass Ground as well, right? I'm sure it was, because I remember using Earthquake with it. Goodbye. We have a better grass type. Sorry, Rectream. You're no longer the star. I don't want to play with you anymore, Rectream. We have the better starter now. Yeah, Condoom, definitely the best starter because you can just use this alongside it. We can Brick Break this. It might have Sturdy. It might have Sturdy. You know what? We've done it. It did not have Sturdy. It did not matter. That's a defensive Pokemon. It was 4-type super effective. Kuuroba. Dang. I guess, to give it its fair shot, we'll put Crocozon in front, and we'll see how much damage Crocozon can do, and we'll keep Kuuroba around in the back. I could probably take the Lucky Egg off of it, but honestly, I'm not going to, because I want the attack stat to be higher, so I'm not going to take the Lucky Egg off just yet. Alright, time's up. Leroy Jenkins. I would shout that louder, but it's the middle of the night at like 2 a.m., so I'm not going to shout that any louder than that, but I want to. I do want to. For Rooster. This I also have trained up, but I mostly have this trained up because my Pokemon will fly rather than anything else. But I do have a level 60 version of this right now, I suppose. I am going to swap out, though, because I don't think it's worth taking a Brave Bird if I don't have to. Instead, we'll just go to something like Galavist. It's only neutral. It should live it just fine. Yeah, we'll be okay. This thing does learn Close Combat. It did learn Close Combat when I got it to a high level. So this thing, in my mind, is like the shittiest Staraptor, to be honest. We can just Plasma Fist and KO it. There's the Close Combat I was talking about. I didn't expect that, but we should live one. Yeah, we live one. Fine. We live two. We're absolutely okay. Rooster sadly doesn't have anything going for it. You know, like, Close Combat is nice coverage for birds, but if it doesn't have the stats to back it up, it doesn't matter. Even Staraptor doesn't necessarily have the stats to back it up necessarily. It has base 120 attack, but it still could do with like a Choice Band to really make the use of it. But yeah, I mean, it's an okay bird. I'd eat it. I don't know if I'd battle with it, but I'd eat it. Alright, what else do you have, sir, alongside your bird? Oh. Oh. Well, if there was ever a time to have a Quick Claw activate, that's fine. I'm fine with him just exploding. We're Steel type, that doesn't matter. Yeah, we lived that just fine. Galavist, thank you for being a Steel type. I truly appreciate that. 23 XP. Wow. Don't be too generous now. I might get overwhelmed. Please, better control that amount of XP. That cry is beautiful. We're just gonna explode. I thought about trying to Drain Punch and stuff, but what if we just exploded? Is this the fully evolved form? This isn't the fully evolved form. The fully evolved form was Potarded, right? Right? Pretty sure that was the fully evolved form. It's level 60, so it probably could be fully evolved. 206 attack, which means 412. I'm going to double that every time it pops up, by the way. Sorry, I have to. The big numbers make my brain happy. I'm going to quickly go heal. Another button removed. That allows us to go to the left. We have no real reason to. That's just like another shortcut way round, I think. This way, however, we do need to go. We never gave Crocozon its shot, so we'll try this again and hopefully not fight a flying type. Yeah, that's what we want to see. We want to see a ground type. Okay, this gives me an opportunity to see Hornleech, to be honest. I don't know if without speed. There's definitely going to be a Sandstorm raging in the fight. Because I'm pretty sure this fight is against Darude. That's why he's had the gym theme music going through every single episode. We do outspeed and get the Hornleech off. How much damage does this do? Is this enough to one-shot? It should be, right? Yeah, that's not a fully evolved Pokemon, though, to be fair. If we can get a Bulk Up off on Crocozon, it becomes, like, a real good contender. Bulk Up and Hornleech is, like, my favorite combo. I've said this a lot of times. I love, like, Bulk Up Drain Punch sets. So, if we can get a Bulk Up off in the fight against something that maybe wants to switch out against us, and we get a Bulk Up, and they swap to another ground type, and we get a Hornleech cycle going, you know, that becomes very powerful. I have my doubts. I have my doubts about Crocozon. I feel like, why use Crocozon when Kuuroba, you know? Typing-wise, a bit different because of the ground typing, but yeah, I don't know. This is just a bunch of potatoes, so I think we're just gonna Hornleech our way through this entire fight. Any new moves at level 61? No new moves at 61. Nice HP gain, though. But yeah, ultimately this fight probably wasn't the best test, as it was in fact just 6 potatoes that all died to Hornleech that we outspeed. So Crocozon didn't really get to show off any of its stuff yet again. Not having much luck in this gym. And you know what? Luck is a factor in a Pokemon. You know, we care about luck. If your Pokemon isn't lucky, not good enough. Not good enough. It needs to be a lucky Pokemon. Okay, this gives us another option, though. Where can we go now? We can go this way. Hello, ma'am. Please give me something that my Crocozon can fight. Lack of female representation in this place is disgusting. Please give me something that my Crocozone can fight. Well, let's see how well it lives at Explosion, I guess. I suppose. This thing's also part flying, right? So I guess I don't want to get hit by a Brave Bird. And if we do, I probably need Stone Edge in retaliation. I'd love to just bulk up on this turn, but we'll go for a Stone Edge. Perish Song. Okay, that's fine. We have Stone Edge, though. Neutral Stone Edge. Neutral Stone Edge. What type? I thought it was Rock. Maybe it's Rock Poison? I thought it was Rock Flying. That's Horn Leech. Explosion. Okay, well, okay. Why Perish Song if you're just going to explode? Well, the explosion didn't even do half our health, actually. So that's kind of nice. 69 XP as a reward. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. All part of the plan. I guess we do Perish next turn, so, you know. Oh, well, actually, 2 turns. We're fine. And you also have... Oh. Oh, those titties. Oh, we're just gonna Horn Leech? Play Rough. Do we live a Play Rough? We do live a Play Rough. We also get the Horn Leech off, which should... I think it's super effective. This is... Yeah, Fairy Ground. That's good damage. We heal back up to where we were. We should live another Play Rough, actually. Horn Leech. I just love my HP recovering moves. I do. I'm a sucker for Horn Leech. I'm a sucker for Giga Drain. I'm a sucker for Drain Punch. Wood Hammer would have just one-shot it, and it would have had, realistically, the same effect. But I like my HP recovery. To be honest, maybe having Wood Hammer instead of Bulk Up would actually be smarter, so we have an option to just nuke something if we need to, but yeah. I do believe... Wait, did that not count as me pressing the button? It did not. Alright, we have one final trainer, and then we have the man himself. Ugh, you single-handedly defeated an evil organization and stopped a world crisis? Yawn. Lame. Look at this lame-o over here. You should join them. Come on now. You have... Knock Hedge. I forgot about this Pokemon existing. This was in, like, the very first, like, starting cave. Can I Earthquake this? No. I thought maybe we'd outspeed. I guess not. This was in, like, the very first starting cage. I assume this is now Art Fire, which is why I went for Earthquake, because it has, like, that little fire thing on him. I'm just going to go to Condoom and absolutely annihilate it with Choice Specs Come and Go. Let's see how many hits this needs. Is it just one? It might honestly be just one. It was close to being just one. Remember, that's base 30 power with just one of those. It's base 30 power. Oh, Christ. Although, essentially, with a Choice Specs on it, and it always hitting 5 times, and it being Stab, if you add all of those up, I know I'm scaring people with maths right now, but we have a base 150 power move, Stab for 225, and Choice Specs, which is multiplicative. You end up with over 300 base power moves, like 337.5. That's a lot of base power for a move, you know? It doesn't really matter if things even start resisting water-type moves at that point. Like... Something can come out, and if it's not resistant to water, and possibly 4 times resistant to water, if it's not resistant to water with a decent special defense stat, is what I should say, it's just dead. It's just dead. Or it outspeeds us, which, you know, that's fair. That's fair. That's the way to deal with my Condoom at that point, is just outspeed it. If you don't outspeed it, good luck. Semrust. Not even Semdemon. Semrust. You're not living. Nothing's living. This is kind of why I want a Choice Band, because I also kind of want a Choice Band Kuuroba, just so I can see the health bar go blip. That would also be very satisfying. Because this doesn't give me the satisfying feel of the health bar just disappearing. It goes down in, like, chunks, which is still cool, but it's not the true one-shot experience, you know? And Cacodemon, which, you know, we already know how this goes. Goodbye, Cacodemon. You are not living this, unfortunately. You are sadly weak to water. It's a tragic life for you, buddy. Splooge is just too powerful of a thing. It's just too powerful in this game. Don't underestimate the Splooge. To the point where I'm bringing Condoom into this gym when I have other Pokemon that would be immune to ground. We're weak to ground on Condoom, but I'm still bringing it into this gym. Alright, let's go and heal up and get ready for this gym. Alright, we're here at the gym leader. So, it is time to decide on what we want to lead with. We have Croxon in the front, and to be honest, I might keep leading with it actually, as it wouldn't hurt to have it in front in case they lead with like a Stealth Rock setter. As I know he's going to use ground and rock types. He is Darude. He is the Sandstorm guy. I remember him very clearly. He has been something in the back of my mind because I hear the gym leader theme in every single battle up to this point. I am going to give Croxon the grass gem that I was going to give to Kuuroba. And the reason for that is Kuuroba doesn't need it. That's simple. Kuuroba will probably just one-shot anything it hits anyway. So it would be smarter to give Kuuroba something more useful for it. Like, honestly, even a taco would be okay to get some of its health back. That would be okay. I don't think we have any, like, Miracle Seed. Bright Powder could also be useful, although it puts it in a game of chance. It's better than the Lucky Egg, I guess. I don't think I have a Miracle Seed. I will quickly check, though. I do not have a Miracle Seed. Condoom is going to keep the Choice Specs, obviously, because Choice Specs is funny. Yeah, Doom, I suppose, can actually hold an item, but honestly, I might thief something instead. And also, if I put an item on it, I'll forget to take it off, because it'll come back at the end of the battle, and I want to thief things with this, because I'd love to get a Choice Scarf and a Choice Band at some point. Sem Demon, are you holding Mystic Water or Soft Sand? You have Soft Sand. I'm okay with that, because realistically, if we want to use a Water-type move, that's what Condoom is for. And then we have Galavist, who is still holding the Quick Claw, which hasn't procced in a while, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's get this fight underway. Woo, yeah! I'm Darude, the new gym leader here in Vitlia City. That's right, I'm a world-renowned DJ. I mixed the gym leader theme you've heard in all your battles. I also installed a bunch of Sandstorm generators in the gym, because he is the Sandstorm guy. Can you feel the beat? Let's go. I do just genuinely like the song, Darude Sandstorm. Like, when it came out, I actually just listened to it. You know, I know it's become a meme, but I quite like it. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Because my plan was to bulk up, but we fought one of these not too long ago, and we already know for a fact that this thing has a Perish Song. However, it might also just explode. If it explodes and I get a bulk up off, that could be really nice for the next Pokemon to Horn Leech against or something. But I'm under the assumption it's probably either like Choice Band Explosion and is going to one-shot me, and that's the whole theme of this gym, or it's going to Perish Song me. So I don't want to bulk up. Let's see how much a Horn Leech does, though, because it should be neutral, and it's Grass Gem boosted. There's Perish Song. Okay, yep, that was, you know, that was what the other one did, so that makes sense, you know. A little bit of a precursor of what was to come. Hopefully this does just over half, like a slightly over half, 2/3-ish. That'd be nice. Ooh. 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 Ooh, that's not the damage that I'd like to see. I'm gonna keep going for Horn Leech because I'm still expecting it. Oh. I was gonna say, I was still expecting it to either explode or maybe whip out a move like Brave Bird is what I was gonna say, but Aerial Ace is way weaker. I'm okay with Aerial Ace. I swear I've seen one of these with Brave Bird before, so it's weird that the gym leader has one with Aerial Ace instead. Full Restores. Okay. Interesting. So we're now at a predicament where Perish Song is gonna activate, so we both just have to blindly swap to something? Part of me is like, is it time for Kuuroba? But let's give this a little bit of thought. If Kuuroba outspeeds it, it would just kill it, which would be nice, but Sem Demon is probably the most universally consistent, as it's bulky enough to probably live a hit from anything. It'll have a Water-type move in return. I'm gonna go to Sem Demon. Oh, it has Shadow Tag. Oh. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna Horn Leech, because why not? Aerial, oh, wait, it's dying as well? Oh, well then I don't really care too much. Croxon probably wasn't gonna live against whatever came out after this anyway, so if we both go down to Perish Song, that's okay. Is the whole theme of this gym just 6 motherfucks? I remember a trainer with 6 motherfucks. I don't think it was a gym leader, though. But I do remember battling 6 of these at one point. I might have already done that in this playthrough. I don't know. What I just said still stands, though. I'm going to go to Sam Demon on the blind switch in, because it's more universally consistent. So I'm going to stick with that plan. What are you bringing in, sir? Galavia. Well, this worked out nicely. I can't hit it with Earth Power, because it has Levitate. So we surf. Uh-oh. I didn't expect that. I didn't think it had that. That seems like weird coverage for that to have. It's a bunch of wires. Why does it get Giga Drain? Like download speed? Like gigabytes? Is that why? I'm gonna go to Galavist to deal with this, though. Galavist is the stronger of the two, in my opinion. It's definitely slower, so it will have to take a hit. But Drain Punch should be a nice return hit, I think. So we're gonna go for a Drain Punch. Thunderbolt does how much to us? Probably about over half. Oh, less than half. Okay, okay. That's fine. We Drain Punch. It barely survives, and we get all of our health back, which is nice. It gets a Pataya Berry. That's special attack, right? Yeah, okay. That's bad. We should still live, though, because the first one did so little. Plus Quick Claw. Just saying, we haven't had Quick Claw proc in a while. Man, Galavist, your Quick Claw has not procced in forever. I was really hoping that Quick Claw would, like, activate at some point. That did a lot of damage, but I guess that makes sense. We were already missing 30 HP, and it got a special attack boost, so that was kind of expected. At least we don't take the Sandstorm damage, I suppose, or we would probably be dead. But we are definitely the stronger of the two. Galavist over Galavia. What do you send out next? Sombadula, or Sombaludo. Why would you put this song back in my head? I was just cured of this. I was just free of the Carlito, Who's That Boy song, but now I'm gonna be thinking, Calcalito again. I was, okay. We haven't had a Quick Claw yet, therefore, Quick Claw. Damn, I was really hoping. Did I just put a little bit too much chance on a 20% chance? Yeah, sure, but it would have been nice if either of those were Quick Claw procs, you know? We haven't had one proc in a while. This is a little bit awkward to fight, actually. I guess we have to go to Kuuroba now? I think we have to go to Kuuroba now. Condoom will be outsped and get hit by, you know, ground-type move. Yadoom probably can't kill this in one hit. Yadoom does have close combat now, which I don't know if I clarified, but it does have close combat, which is an option. It is an option. We could come out and try and close combat it, but I don't know if we outspeed, and we're weak to steel. So I feel like Kuuroba is the more consistent choice. We are going to get outsped, which sucks. I wish this thing had Drain Punch, honestly, but we're just going to Brick Break. Meteor Mash, which is neutral. It's going to do a decent amount of damage. Yeah, that does hurt a bit. We should kill it in return, though, unless it's got a Focus Sash. Which it doesn't. As long as Kuuroba outspeeds, whatever comes in next dies. If it doesn't, then things become awkward, because they might have to, like, swap it out or something. It's also going to take Sandstorm damage. See how this goes. Galavist. Hold on, wait, checking time, checking. How fast are you compared to Galavist? I imagine they're pretty similar. 99 speed. Galavist, 94 speed. There could be some IV shenanigans here, but there's a chance we outspeed and we Brick Break. We did not outspeed, but he missed Meteor Mash. That was a little bit lucky. That was lucky. So he's probably perfect IVs, and I'm not perfect IVs. I will admit, I put my EV training into HP and attack. That was my mindset. It was, this thing is going to be the ultimate 1v1-er, and it is going to live a hit from something, and it is going to kill it in return. That was the plan. So, this thing's also slow, right? So we should be able to just Futaba Break? No, it is not. Okay, well that sucks. Zen Headbutt's probably enough damage to KO us. It's the thing I think was pseudo-legendary stats. This is the evolved form of the potato that I'm showing through the gym, though. This is a little bit scary. I don't think Yadoom wins. How fast is Condoom compared to 121? I don't remember this Pokemon being fast, though. I'm pretty sure it's slow. I'm pretty sure it's like base I thought it was 60 to 70, but maybe it's like 80? Condoom might outspeed. I feel like we have to go to Condoom. I don't think Yadoom wins the 1v1, so I think Condoom has to come out and we have to go for come and go here. I don't think we have another choice. Choice back to come and go. We do outspeed. Okay, good. Because I was going to say, if we had to take an Earthquake from this thing, it was probably over. But that's a lot of damage. We are going to take this thing out in one hit, and there's going to be one Pokemon remaining. Oh my god, we're going to free hit him. It's still enough to KO! It's still enough damage to KO, even with a Figgy Berry in the middle. That's so much damage. Holy hell, this Pokemon is so busted. Jesus Christ. I know it was weak to water, but still. It had a Figgy Berry in the middle. And Voltavour, which, just so everyone is aware, Yadoom actually, I don't know if did I just say this? I don't remember. Yadoom has close combat. So we should be fine here. Because it'll probably die to just come and go. Or, you know, or we close combat it with Yadoom, which will outspeed. So we have got the victory here. Voltavour, one of the less scary Pokemon he could have last, honestly. If the Potato was last, that could have been way scarier. Although I guess Kuuroba would have one-shot this thing because it would have outsped. But that's respectable damage, honestly, considering how bulky that Pokemon is. It has Earthquake. We might live. We'll probably live. It's not stab. We do live because it's not stab. We did not even need Yadoom. You know, I brought the ice type so we could have ice type coverage for a couple ground types, and there really wasn't many ground types. Ultimately, though, Condoom's still MVP. You know, Kuuroba did well. Kuuroba did well at dodging Meteor Mash, honestly, which mattered a lot, but we take those. We take those. Goodbye, Darude. Ha 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 ha! If every trainer in this region is as strong as you, I'm boned. Just kidding, homie. Here, have the Techno badge. That badge I actually want. A lot of these badges I haven't wanted. That one sounds cool, though. I like that one. You also give me Earthquake? So, you got all 8 badges now, huh? I don't know much about what the league is like here, but if it's anything like back home in Finland, you better be ready for some serious battles. Take this TM. It's sure to help you in your upcoming battles. That is Earthquake, I believe, which is a good TM to have. It's an incredibly powerful ground-type move, as I'm sure you know. I sure do. It is a very good move to have. All right, let's go ahead. Skedaddle outside. No events happen when I come outside, right? Oh, I spoke too soon. Hello, PP. Long time no see. Professor Stump heard you were in Vitlia to challenge the last gym and wanted to know if you could stop by in Vipia. Oh yeah, we battle him, don't we? Well, I'll see you back there then. Okay, next time we're going to battle Professor Stump. For right now, though, that is where we're going to be wrapping up this episode. We'll probably have the team back to more normal. Next episode, we'll probably have Crocozon off of the team. We'll probably have Yadoom off of the team instead, and we'll have Dephorus and Fleespecs back. Obviously, bringing Electric type into that gym I didn't think would be useful, and then there wasn't actually as many ground types as I thought, but still. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye.